What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Repair, back again with another video. So this is a new what if. I'm sorry I've been gone. Like I said, I've been doing my semester exams and I'm still trying to move, but I don't know when. So I don't know when my internet's going to be cut off. So I'm just telling you guys in advance. And yeah, this is what if Jotaro Kujo went to ReZero. Um, I saw this what if idea like a week ago, and I wanted to make it. And I also will be making one of my Bleach series one. You'll see tomorrow. And Monday, I still have to go to school, but I'm going to make my Asta what if the last one I made. I'm gonna make that one. So enjoy, guys. Now the story starts off after Jotaro Kujo has defeated Dio Brando with Joseph and Polinar. Oh yeah, if you don't know, Jotaro Kujo is from part 3 of JoJo, so you're already being spoiled. And yeah, you're also gonna get spoiled from Zero. You should know this already. Now, Jotaro was just putting a photo, and he says, "Can't wait to be home." Yeah, I know that doesn't sound like Jotaro, but you'll see. And yeah, as they get home, they see someone in their doorway. As they see this man, Jotaro pulls out his stand, Start Platinum. Ura. Okay, I need to stop being weird. Okay, I'm a little sleepy. I didn't get enough sleep. Um, and Joseph said, "Put away Star Platinum. It's just someone injured." Where's he asks the child that is around Jotaro's age. Yeah, Subaru. Yeah, Subaru's like legit only 1 year older than Jotaro. Like seriously, like just look at you. Okay, you don't see Jotaro, but that I still can't believe he's 17 in part 3. Like dude too buff. Anyway, so like I was saying, Subaru now opens up his eyes and he says, "For the last 80 years, I lived a good life, and now it's all going back to hell." Yeah, that's what Subaru says. And yeah, but Joseph's not paying attention to what he's saying. He's saying, "Where's Holly and Susie?" Q, do you know where they at? They live in this house. Why are you here? Who attacked you? And yeah, Subaru is just ignoring Joseph, and he says, "Jojo, you'll be experiencing my pain because I need your help." And Jotaro says, "I know I'm not already come back from a long journey. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon." And Joseph says, "Okay, that's enough." And he heals Subaru with a little bit of hormone. And yeah, Subaru says, "Now, Satella, grab him." And he uses the unseen. He unlocks the unseen. This is you'll see what route this Subaru is in the further into the part. Yes, he uses the unseen hand and goes straight towards. Oh my goodness, my throat. I'm not used to talking for too long. He grabs Jotaro right through Joseph, and yeah, Joseph gets a. He doesn't get D. Wait, I guess he kind of does get Donut, but not to the point where it kills him. And yeah, Jotaro starts to pass out. And he says, "What is this? The what?" And yeah, he passes out, and Subaru says, "Return." And yeah, Joseph starts to see Jotaro disappear, and he says, "What did you do?" And he tries to cut. Yeah, he tries to like slap Jotaro out of it, but it's not working. He's starting to transport. Yeah, so basically, Subaru needed Jotaro's help to defeat, to get out of the loop of Return by Death. That's why he recruited Jotaro. And yeah, you'll see more of why he did it, like I was saying. And yeah, Joseph couldn't stop Jotaro from going. And so Joseph just started running around the house, and he finds Holly and Suzy Q, but he never finds Jotaro for now. It's gonna take a couple of decades for him to find him, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, so let's go straight to ReZero now. Yeah, so yeah, okay, I explained this kind of weirdly. So yeah, so basically Jotaro's trend is now in ReZero now, and it's Apple Guy that first meets. Actually, it's Subaru, but okay, we don't talk about it. Now, Apple Guy says, "You're just standing there. You look kind of buff, like a buff. You're pretty buff. I haven't seen someone like you in a while. And your clothes are weird. Do you want this apple or not? You're just standing here, along with that other dude." And Jotaro says, What is this place?" And Apple Guy says, "Stop being stupid. It's a Lagunica." And yes, he sees Subaru. And Subaru says, "Yes, it's Lagunica, Jotaro." And yeah, Jotaro pulls out his Star Platinum, and no one else can see it. And yeah, so basically, since they're not any stand users, yeah, so they can't really. They could probably feel like when Star Platinum's about to punch. Not like about to. You'll see. You'll see. I'll explain everything. It'll all go good. And yeah, Subaru can't see Star Platinum, and yeah, Star Platinum punches Subaru right in the gut, and he goes flying, and he says, "You're gonna need a lot more to kill me. I've been through a lot worse." And Jotaro says, "Take me back to Japan right now." And Apple Guy says, "You guys can go the other way with that. Never mind." And he puts the apple down, and he just backs away. He doesn't want any part of that. So Subaru says, "I need your help with helping me get past this a certain point. I never got to do it in my past life, and I think I need it so I can go on living and die naturally. That's all I need your help with, and then I'll take you back to your home, hopefully. I promise. It'll only take a month or two, but it's gonna take longer than a month or two." And Jotaro says, "A month or two, fine." And he says, "Where do we go now?" And Subaru has to remember what he did in his past life. And he says, "Well, I failed the first time. I'm pretty sure I don't need Reinhardt this time." And he walks towards an alley. Now you should be able to see the alley NPCs. Okay, I need to stop laughing at that. I keep making the same joke. Now, Subaru says, "Oh, there they are. You wasted a little bit of time, Jojo. Now you just need to deal with these guys, and I'll see if you are able enough to deal with her." And Jotaro says, "Don't boss me around. I'll kick your tail." I don't think I can profanize on YouTube like that. Can sound like Jotaro. And he says, "Good grief, they haven't done anything." And yeah, Subaru just cites a line what they're about to say. And yeah, he basically remembers that. I don't know how he remembers that, but yeah. And they're quite shocked that he knows what they're about to say. And yeah, Jotaro says, "It does seem kind of staged a little bit, but I do believe you because I'm here in this Lagunica place. Oh my goodness. Good grief." And yeah, he pulls out Star Platinum and he says, "Do they see stands? They don't react when I show mine, and you didn't dodge it." And yeah, they start to they don't they start to get scared of Jotaro, and he says, "You're not even worth it." And Subaru just he knocks them out himself. Yeah, he just kicks them all in the gut, and yeah, he finished them off. Okay, basically, he just used Jotaro as a distraction. And as this was happening, Subaru then says, I need you to catch someone now. And Jotaro says, catch someone? We just ran into an alley just to beat up some people, and you want me to catch someone? And who is that? And yeah, he points up onto the roof. She stole something very important from someone I know, from my memory. And yeah, he sees Felt walking up on the building, and he says, you have a lot of good memory for someone who's in their 90s. And yeah, Subaru says, come on, Jojo, you're wasting time. I'm trying to get you back home as quickly as possible. And yeah, Jotaro says, oh, good grief. So after running after Felt, I finally caught up with her. She made it back to her house, so it took an hour or two to finally catch up with her. Jotaro didn't use his Star Platinum until um, he's gonna use it now, but not right away. He says, "I haven't had to run this far in such a long time." And yeah, Subaru says, "Well, you're gonna have to get used to it. You're gonna be fighting beast and vampire soon." And Jotaro says, "Oh, not again." And yeah, Feld says to leave her alone. And Jotaro says, "You're gonna give me back that insignia. It's becoming a pain in my um." I can't profanize. I don't know why. He says, "Good grief." And yeah, he tries to steal the insignia from Feld, but Feld uses her. I'm pretty sure she has a protection. She goes right around Jotaro, and Jotaro, yeah, just punches her with Star Platinum right in the gut, and she goes through a building. And Subaru says, "You didn't have to punch her that hard," and yeah, it knocks out Felt. And yeah, Subaru loots Felt's body and takes the insignia, and he says, "Forgive me, Felt." And he asks one of the people in the ruins to call for a knight, or he'll ask Jotaro to punch them. So Reinhardt will be coming soon, but not when the battle's going on. Anyway, so Jotaro says, "You just made me." He says, "I now feel bad. I just punched a child for no reason." And Subaru says, "It's not that bad. She's all right. You'll be seeing her soon, but that's not the. It's nothing to worry about. I can't speak. You know, I'm super sleepy. I can't speak. So yeah, Jotaro says, "Are you sure she's all right?" And yeah, Jotaro goes over there and he says, yeah, he takes her out of the building and he puts her. Yeah, Subaru points to her house, and Subaru then says, "It's right over there." And yeah, Jotaro lays her down there, and as he starts to breathe, he starts to feel something, and it's his hormone. Yeah, I'm giving Jotaro a hormone in this what if. It'll be pretty neat. He starts to breathe, and he starts to heal Felt's arm. It kind of got a little broken, and he says, "How am I doing this?" And Subaru says, "Maybe it's that hormone your grandfather had." And yeah, it's basically that. It's hormone. And he says, "Why do I have it? I never trained in hormone." And yeah, Subaru doesn't know why, but I know why. I'll explain it in the future. So we go back to the main story now. The old man Ram loot house. As they walk in, old man Ram says, "Welcome. Do you guys want a drink?" And Jotaro says he's underage, and Subaru says he's underage too. And he says, "Why are you here?" And he shows the insignia to old man Ram. "We already dealt with Felt. I need you to get out of here, old man Ram. I don't want you to get killed." And old man Ram pulls his weapon, and he says, "What did you do with Felt?" And he says, "She's at her home, but you're going to get injured quite badly. There's a bow hunter on the way here." And old man Ram says, "You're going to tell me right now." And Jotaro says, just knock him out and just bring him outside. Why don't we just do that? And yeah, Jotaro says, I just want to hurry up and get back to my home. I don't really care how we do it. And yeah, Subaru says, fine. If you want to do it that way, then. So Old Man Ram swings. Yeah, he sings. He usually. I forgot. I forgot what it's called. That big hammer thing. I don't know what it's called. But he swings it at Subaru, and Subaru just he dodges that. He had a lot. He has a decades of experience with dodging things. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. So after dodging that, Jotaro says, "Star Platinum," and he punches Old Man Ram's leg, and Old Man Ram doesn't go down, and he starts to walk towards. Yeah, he starts to walk towards. Yeah, I had to breathe for a second. He walked towards Jotaro, and Subaru uses the unseen hand, and he says, "Listen to me. I'm trying to save you. You're a pretty decent guy. When I first met you." And Old Man Ram says, "I never met you in my life." And Subaru remembers that. He says, "Oh yeah, they don't remember me." And yeah, he says, "Okay, Jotaro, finish him." And Jotaro, he orders Old Man Ram 3 times. Ura ura! And yeah, he knocks him out. And yeah, Jotaro then says, What do we do with him now?" So Subaru says, "We gotta start grabbing him and pull him out." And yeah, Felt's there now, and they see that she woke up. It's been a couple of minutes. She finally woke up and see Old Man Ram is now gone. And Subaru says, "No, no, 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 no. Why are you here, Felt?" And yeah, she says, "Fine, round 2 then." Yeah, so basically Felt sees that Old Man Ram's knocked out, and yeah, she really cares for Old Man Ram, and yeah, she tries to attack them again. And yeah, so Star Platinum comes out, and yeah, he just grabs Felt, and yeah, he just drags them both out, and they can't get let go of the grip. And Subaru says, "I'll stay behind. I need to distract the person here that's coming." And he just pulls them. Jotaro pulls them away. And now it's been 30 minutes, and now the person Subaru has been waiting for a long time has finally came. And yeah, Jotaro's on the way back, but Subaru needs to try something. And yes, he sees Elsa, and he says, "It's been quite a long time, Bow Hunter." And Elsa doesn't know who Subaru is, and she says, "I have never met you before, and who might you be?" And Subaru says, "Elsa, of course you don't remember me. You tried to kill me lots of times, but I have figured out a way to defeat you. And now that I have much, much more experience, I'll defeat you in battle this time." But Subaru does not have any experience in battle. You'll see why. And yes, he says, "You want this? You want this, right?" And she says, "Yes, I want the insignia." And yeah, Subaru, he's a little bit more overconfident because he's not worried about Elsa. He's more worried about the white whale and Betelgeuse and the witch cultist. That's what he's worried about. And he says, "I'm going to give this back to the candidate Amelia. And what are you going to do about it?" And Elsa says, "Oh, that's fine. I'll just be going then." And she breaks some glass, and yeah, Subaru knew this was going to happen, so he kicked the table up and tried to push it right towards Elsa. And Jotaro is finally in IC, and he sees that Elsa's attacking Subaru, and he runs over there. Yeah, he's running over there. And Subaru, after blocking Elsa's first attack with the glass, um, he tries to he does his same kick what he did to Elsa at the beginning of the first episode of ReZero. He does that same kick, and he noticed that Elsa didn't move back. She moved the exact same way as he remembered. He says, "What? I had years to train. Why is this not? I should be stronger than this." And she says, "It's not a bad kick, but you're gonna need more than that." And Jotaro says the world and stops time for 10 seconds. It takes him 5 seconds to get through the window, and yeah, he uses Star Platinum to punch Elsa right in the face, and he moves Subaru out the way. And Elsa goes flying back outside the loot house. And Jotaro, after going out of after stopping time for after 10 okay, it's basically in 2 seconds after him stopping time. Yeah, so he threw Subaru away from Elsa. He tried to throw Subaru out the window, but it didn't work. And Subaru now sees that it's starting to become nighttime, so he knows Reinhardt's going to be coming soon. He says, "It's all going according to plan, but I wish I would have just kept them there." He's talking about Feller and Oma and Ram. He could have died there. And yeah, Jotaro says, "You tried to kill someone because of an insignia that was already stolen. You really are I can't be saying that." And Elsa was quite surprised that that someone was able to punch her that good, and she starts to heal her face, and she says, "You might be entertaining." And Jotaro says, I don't have time for this." And yeah, Jotaro just starts he starts using Star Platinum, and Elsa doesn't see Star Platinum, so she's just staying away at a distance and throwing her daggers, and she keeps picking them up every time Jotaro moves around. And Jotaro says, "Stop moving." And yeah, Jotaro starts to walk closer and closer to her, and Elsa starts to get punched more and more by Star Platinum, but she keeps healing herself. But her healing is starting to slow down a minute for a little bit. It's a tiny little bit slower, so her injuries are starting to stay in place. And Elsa says, "I need to get out of here." And yeah, she tries to go and attack Subaru, but yeah, Jotaro stops time again, and yeah, he knows that Elsa is kind of evil, so he doesn't waste any time. And yeah, he tries to like break her. Yeah, he breaks her leg kind of with Star Platinum. He breaks both of them, and the time stop, and she goes flying the other way, and she says, "What is this?" And yeah, after this, her healing kept getting slower and slower, and she she tried to get out of the building, but Jotaro wouldn't allow this. And as Elsa was looking behind her, she sees Amelia is coming into the building, and she sees Amelia sees Jotaro, and Subaru's just he's just eating popcorn over there in the corner. He says, "Oh, hey, Amelia." He waves at Amelia and says her name, but Amelia is not noticing Subaru right now. And he says, "Yep, just like Amelia. She ignores me." And yeah, okay, back to the fight. Jotaro finally starts to actually her injuries start to go a little bit more permanent. It starts to take 2 to 3 minutes to finally heal. And she starts to say, "Fine, I give up." Yeah, this Elsa is just tricking Jotaro. And he says, "You give up, huh? So what will you do?" Jotaro says, Yeah, he stops attacking, but he has Star Platinum still out. But Elsa doesn't see it. She's gonna try to kill him with a throat shot. But Jotaro ain't gonna allow that to happen. But so Elsa says, "I give up. You can have your insignia. I'm not going to die over a losing battle." And yeah, she picks up a dagger that she left on the floor, and she goes to walk towards the door, and Jotaro notices it, and he says, "Amelia, that's your name. You probably should move out the way of the door and let her walk past. She's not gonna harm you anymore." And yeah, Elsa tries to throw the dagger right at Amelia, and Puck is no longer there because it's now nighttime. And Jotaro says, "Fine, if you want to be like this, then." He gave um Elsa so many chances. He says, "It seems that I have to kill you then." And yeah, Jotaro stops time one more time, and he goes straight towards Jotaro's about to he punches he goes straight through Elsa's gut, and he just goes up with his fist, and he splits her in half, and he throws her back the other way from Amelia. And yeah, Elsa can't heal from that, and her healing was already getting slower because Jotaro was kept punching her, and she couldn't see his stand. So Elsa is now dead. Yeah, she couldn't heal from that. I'm pretty sure she can't heal from being split in half. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully she can. Or I gotta look it up. Anyway, so Jotaro says, "Geez, I need to stop fighting vampires." And Subaru hands over the insignia over to Amelia, and Reinhardt is finally coming after the battle's over. And Reinhardt says, "Amelia, what happened?" And Subaru explains everything, and he says, "Don't worry, Reinhardt. I won't fail you this time." And he goes over to Amelia, and he says, "I won't fail you either. But you don't need to know what I mean by this." And I just hear a car outside, sorry. So Jotaro says, "So this is Amelia. So what do we have to do?" And Subaru says, "We must become her knights." And Jotaro says, "Good grief. I'm just going to go to sleep now." And Amelia offers a place at the mansion for helping her get the insignia. And Subaru accepts this offer, and Jotaro says no, but yeah, Subaru forces him to go. And now it's time for the... Yeah, I'm making this part long because I haven't made a video in over a week. So it's now time for... before Subaru left, he says he found another candidate selection. That's what Subaru says to Reinhardt, and he points to where that direction is, and he throws he grabs Amelia's insignia, and she tries to take it back, but Subaru shows felt they show they okay, I'm explaining this badly. They felt starts to the insignia starts to glow in Felt's hand, and Reinhardt sees this. And old man Ron he's still slumped. He's still knocked out. So Reinhardt says, "Oh, thank you for telling me this. I'll report this right away." And he knocks out. Felt just keeps getting knocked out in this part. And he takes her. He takes her. Oh Jesus. No, my turtles just started scaring me. Polinarth. So Jotaro says, is she going to be alright with him?" And Jotaro says, "It's not my problem anyway. She's a thief." And Jotaro says, "I'm finally going to sleep. I did quite a lot for today. I'm getting closer to home. I know so." And he falls asleep. So after a full day, it's been now been a full day, and Subaru is just feeling Jotaro on their plan is they'll be fighting a mob beast, tamer. He doesn't know who's the mob beast tamer is, but he knows about he knows they're in the forest. He knows that it's one of the children, and yeah, so he starts to go and investigate. And Jotaro stays back at the mansion. And as Jotaro sees this, he doesn't really go anywhere. He just stays in his room, just chilling. And he notices the maids, and yeah, he ignores them. But he finally ran into Roswald. Roswald says, "Finally, you're one of the guests that Amelia brought here. I need to talk to you." And Jotaro says, Subaru's not here right now. He's in the village. And Roswell says, "It just has to deal with you. You won't be staying here for that much longer, though." And Jotaro says, "What does that mean? Aren't I supposed to be a guest? I saved her insignia. I think you owe me a little bit of..." And yeah, Jotaro shuts up because he doesn't know who Roswell is. And you know it's Dio. Oh, just imagine. Oh my goodness. Just imagine if I put Dio as Roswell. Oh my god. Oh, that'll gonna be a good twist. Just be like, "Jojo, it's me, Dio." Okay. Because Roswell is voiced by Dio. Anyway, so Roswell Dio walks in. He sits he sits Shotaro down, and he says, "So why did you help Amelia?" He's with Ram and Rem, and he says, Why did you help Amelia? It seems like you really don't care about it." And he says Subaru cares a lot more, and he didn't do anything, from what I heard from Amelia. And yeah, Jotaro says, "Well, she's all right, I guess. I only did this because I want to go home." And Roswell says, "What do you mean home?" And Jotaro says, "To Japan, obviously. Do you know where it's at?" And yeah, Roswell doesn't know where Japan is. He says, "I never heard of this Japan. It sounds quite unique." So yeah, this basically confirms that Jotaro is in another world. But he already knew this. And yeah, Roswell says, "But anyway, I need to talk to you. I really don't trust you in this house. I know it's only been a full day since you got here, but I really don't trust you. So I'll be placing one of you in the village. So which one do you want in the? Do you want to be in the village, or do you want Subaru to be in the village?" And because I don't want to be watching both of you. I'm just feel suspicious about you guys. I don't know why. And Jotaro says, "I'll be in the village. I really don't care for big fancy houses like this. I mean, mansions." And Roswell says, "Okay, well then I'll hopefully you come back here soon." And Roswell says, yeah, Roswell is just laughing in his head, and he says, "It's actually going to plan. Now, all I need to do is find someone to kill this guy. I don't trust him. He's not in my gospel." He's saying this in his head. And Jotaro, as Subaru was coming back, Rem and Ram didn't get the chance to kill Subaru because Subaru knows that they're gonna try to kill him because they don't trust him. So he goes a lot faster to the village so they don't try to hurt him. So so Subaru is finally back, and he says, "Jotaro, why do you have your things all wrapped up?" And yeah, Jotaro says that he's going to the village to be living there. And yeah, Subaru starts to frown a little bit because he says, "Why would Roswell do this? This isn't how it's supposed to be. Why is he all suspicious all of a sudden? I haven't." And yeah, this is what Subaru is saying in his head, and he says, "Roswell, why are you doing this?" He bows his head to Roswell, and he says, "Please let Subaru let me and Jotaro stay here. He hasn't done anything wrong. We helped Amelia with her sorry, I'm coughing, with getting her insignia. I want her to become the queen of this land. I won't fail her. Jotaro won't fail her either. I want to become her knight, and Jotaro will be a temporary knight until I get more people. Please just allow him to stay." And yeah, Roswell says, "I'm sorry, but no. You can stay here. That's what I agreed to. I just don't trust both of you." And Subaru knows that he doesn't know if Jotaro dies, he will remember anything. He doesn't know. And he says, "Fine." And yeah, Jotaro keeps walking, and he says, "Good luck with everything. And tell Amelia she's a she's okay, I can't say the word." And Jotaro walks away to the village. And yes, he stays there for a couple of days. So, like I said, it's been a couple of days, and yeah, Subaru does his normal dizzle because he experienced this before. He gained their trust again. Dio Roswell is still being fishy, and I'm going to stop the part soon, but you'll see. So Roswell says he has to go somewhere. He'll be back soon. And Jotaro's not allowed into the mansion of under any circumstances. That's what he tells Subaru. Um, and yeah, Subaru starts to remember that it's supposed to happen tonight. And he says goodbye, Roswell. And he says he goes over to Beatrice and says to keep Amelia safe and keep the two maids here. He needs to go and deal something in the village. And he knows it's going to happen tonight. And he already he's been going there. He went there 2 times, like in the normal timeline, and he gets bitten. So Beatrice knows about the curse that was on Subaru. So Subaru knows about the dog, and he's just been waiting for the right moment so he can take out the Mobby's tamer. Also, so after it's basically almost been a full week since Subaru and Jotaro got there. Almost a full week. It's been 3 days. Okay, so almost a week. Okay, half of a week. You know what I mean. So yes, Jotaro knows a little bit about the plan about the Mobby's tamer. It's there in the village, and Jotaro's been trying to figure out who it is, and he knows it's one of the children. It's not none of the adults. That's what Subaru says, and he's now limited to 2 suspects, Petra and Meili. But we'll go more into that for the next part. Jotaro was learning how to learn the language. I mean, not learning the language, how to read and stuff. And he notices during daylight, he notices Meili going into the forest, and the other children are not there. And he says, "So it must be Meili, the Mobby's tamer." I'm starting to get closer to going home. I just have to keep doing it. And I haven't even had to get a personal injury yet. Good grief. This is starting to get annoying. And yeah, he goes outside. He pulls out Star Platinum because no one can see it. And yeah, he sees that Meili is the Mobby's tamer. She has lots of dogs right around him. Right around her. And he then says, "Meili, what's with all these mobbies? And Meili says that they're friendly. And Jotaro says, I read a little bit about this world. They're not friendly at all. They're only friendly with mobbies tamers. You're going to have to explain yourself. Why would you want to attack this village for? And yeah, Jotaro says, I really don't have any time for this. Now, I'll give you 10 seconds to explain yourself. And that's where I'll be leaving off for this part. So, yeah, Jotaro will be fighting Meili for the next part. And yeah, we'll see how Jotaro handles this. And Subaru is trying to... yeah, I know it looks like it's sunlight, but it's starting to get dark. Meili was setting up her preparations to go to the... to, you know, destroy the village, kind of, with the mobby dogs. But Jotaro, yeah, he's been always been checking them. Yeah, because he's been reading up on the world. That's what Jotaro probably would do if he didn't know anything. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the what if. I know it's quite long, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Okay, peace out, guys. I'll be making my Bleach one tomorrow. Bye.